Hi everyone, so this is for Cuarto, Quinto, Primaria, and Primero, Basico. We're gonna do numbers from 100 to 100,000 in this video. So we went over these ones in class. Here we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and 900. So you can see that it follows that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it just has 100 with the ending sound. So for some examples, we won't do all of them because we did them in class. For this one is 700. And I'm gonna go ahead and write that. This one will be 850. So when we're doing our practice hundreds, we can write 850, or we can write 850. Both are okay. We'll do a little harder one. So this is what, 346. And we can write 346 or 346. Okay, so if you want, while you're watching this video, you can pause it and practice the other numbers in your notebook. But we did go over these, so maybe these ones are a little bit easier than the thousands. Okay. So next we have the word practice. Here they are written out. I want to buy 87 bananas and 13 apples. I will go to the store later and see how many fruits they have. I hope they have 200 fruits. I want to buy at least 12 different fruits. So I will leave this for you watching the video to write down these numbers. Should I be speaking in Spanish?
This is English class.
Okay, so now it gets a little harder. We're going to, okay, thousands. So starting from here, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, and 10,000. So from what do we have? 999 would go to 1,000. So it's not like 1,000, but we'll talk about that later. So you can see here that it follows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and has the 1,000 ending. Okay, so I'll just go to the whiteboard for this one. So for example, if we have a number like this, when it ends with 2 zeros, el último dos ceros, we can say 1,400. So that can be 1,400. And then that can also be written as 1,400. So usually this is for like the years, like the year 1,400.
For years, a lot of people use it when they're talking about money. They'll say 14,000, 15,000. It's just a very casual way to use some numbers. You might not hear it all the time, but there are some people who still like to say their numbers like that.
Okay, so we have some practice ones. I wrote them a little, put a number for each, though it's a little hard. So this is 3,769. I'll put the and in parentheses.
The and is always an option. You can say with the and or without.
And 57, so that's 1,357. Then 9,736. Now for some kind of, if it skips a zero, maybe like when it's still the same. Oops. So for example, that would be 1,008. This one you can say 1,008. And this is 1,078. 1,630. So even if it skips, it's still kind of the same number structure. Feel free to maybe replay this video or pause it. We'll see you online tomorrow. So bring your questions if you have any. Now we're going to work on 10,000 to 100,000, and that's where we stop. So just like, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so just so I'm talking a little more too, we have 10,000 through 100,000. And like the other ones where they follow the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure and adding on the last unit, this one will be the same except with the tens. So 10,000, 20,000, it'll always follow that pattern. So 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, and 100,000. That one's the bigger one in 2 chunks. So it has the 100 and add on 1,000.
Okay, so whiteboard again. Go crazy.
So some examples, or let's both stay on the screen. Some examples, maybe.
Hola, ¿qué quieren enseñar acá? Do you have connection here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So one example, I wrote it really ugly, but here we have 120,000.
That's too big.
Oh shoot, it is too big.
Just erase a zero.
Okay, get that zero out of there. So here we go. Get that comma out of there because it's in the wrong spot. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, we're struggling a bit, so stay with us. So we have, for our first example of numbers in the thousands, I went too high the first time, but here we have our 12,000. So we'll write that out. 12,000. Or as we talked about a little earlier, we can say 1,200. But if saying 1,200 is a little too confusing, we can just focus on our 12,000. 1,200?
That's 12,000. 1,200, sorry. 1,200 would be,
Oh, 1,200, huh?
yes.
We're going off the rails.
Okay, so some examples. Here, let's go. 5 digits. Okay, so I don't know why they're both. You know what? I'll change that. I'll let it start with a. So this one will be 38,752.
You better.
This is my laptop. Oh, and if you want to make it easier, we can put the comma here to kind of separate it. 75,793. So I believe when you're writing it out, the comma is in kind of the same place where it would be in the number. We don't always do that on the whiteboard because it's just for practice. So let's do, all these numbers are the same. We'll go to here. So this one, if we skip some numbers, you have zeros, that would be 19,001. So you can kind of see how the nomenclature, how the names work, the names of the numbers. Sorry, that was a big word. Hopefully this is easy to understand, and we will do this in class tomorrow and the next day. So practicing our numbers, and bring any questions to the Zoom. We love your questions. So see you tomorrow. I hope this made sense.